I'm trying to remember, but I can't even remember where to begin. I can remember how we ended, but I don't remember where we began.
Stream is up, by the way.
Oh,
Very
the
good.
stream's up?
Yeah, streaming is, yeah.
Was that recent?
Yeah,
that started?
I turned it on as I said the stream is up.
Oh,
How many
good to
views
know.
did the stream get last time?
Not many.
Probably like 100,000 or 200,000.
No, it was like 35 or something.
Oh, that's pretty good.
No, I just made that up too.
Oh.
I think it was probably the four of us, and that's it.
We need
Nice.
to get Joe Exotic's producer in here. I know he's not doing anything these days.
Yeah,
Listen,
Yeah, I don't trust that guy
Yeah.
either,
Listen,
dude.
Oh, I
that
trust
guy,
He was gonna rip Joe off.
Pain. Yeah, no, let's
Wait,
just
wait,
leave
wait,
him.
wait, wait. On the last episode you saw, Luke, what did you see of him? Is he still in the show, or is he no longer in the show anymore?
Tell us. He was. I guess he probably got out. So the studio got blown up, and they sent him home. So that was probably his last episode.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they told him, if you come back, we're gonna trespass you.
Oh,
So
I'm
you
on the same episode as you.
You haven't
Awesome.
seen the next episode, then you'll change your mind.
No, we're on the
we
same
can-
episode completely.
We can say for sure though that Joe Exotic definitely burned down his own enclosure.
Absolutely.
Yes.
100%.
Of course he did.
100%.
Yes.
That's like the original insurance fraud, because then he bragged about it. It was awesome.
Well, it wasn't fraudulent.
No, he just did it on purpose.
Yeah, his lawyer told him to do it.
Yeah, his lawyer said straight up do it, but that's why I don't think that the producer had anything to do with it at all, because he said my retirement was in there. The whole Joe Exotic show, which would have been a huge hit.
Yeah.
It's gone.
No, dude.
All of it.
That guy was not involved, because just look at his face. He aged an Obama amount of time in the time it took to get this show out, and it looks like he hasn't. Like in the clips, he looked pretty good in like 2018.
Yeah,
and now he's deathly. He looks like a fucking Death Eater.
He was chain smoking heaters that whole time. That's probably his whole
but
life. Is just
he never
ripping
even
bugs.
smoked before this. No, he just started. We don't know that.
That guy's 32.
He was so stressed out. He said that's it. Yeah, he looks great. He looks great for fucking 60, but he's 34.
No, I think he was gonna rip Joe Exotic off, though. I do. I think once he got all the footage and got the fuck out of there, I don't think he was gonna pay Joe.
Well, he didn't have to. I mean, that's not
Exactly.
ripping someone off if you get that idiot to sign a contract that just says I own everything, and Joe's like, I want to be a star. That's
All
not
right,
ripping someone
it
off.
may not legally be ripping him off, but it is taking advantage of a person who's not intelligent enough to understand. So I don't know how I could
I've
really
seen that
justify
show,
it.
and Brendan Darcy gets off, so don't worry.
Who is Brendan Darcy?
Everything's a.
What the
I was
fuck
gonna
are you
say,
talking about?
it's literally the same principle as making a murderer.
Oh,
Somebody
making
that
a
was
murderer?
too unintelligible to carry for themselves gets carried in the end. It's like it's just crazy. It makes for good TV, but it's just amazing.
Oh, for
Anyways,
sure.
I'm sorry to bring up Tiger King again. I know we're trying to get the game going.
It's the best show.
Yeah. So who's gonna recount our events from last week?
Well, we stumbled around through the frozen wilderness for a few days. At one point, our friend, who's probably like a god or some shit that's in disguise as just a lovable idiot, was named Jackson.
Yep.
He showed back up, just like, yeah, I got scared, so I wandered through the wilderness for 4 days to find you. Then we went to a nice little homestead, and we met a deaf guy who really liked Vorkoth because they're both religious. So he gave Vorkoth a goat.
Yep.
And then there was a really big, I don't know.
We'll
To
call it a
do-
misunderstanding.
I think we called it the goat. I think we called it the goat incident.
That's
We'll call it a
awesome.
misunderstanding.
The goatening.
Wait, wasn't that the How I Met Your Mother episode?
If not the same thing, it was close.
Yeah.
But just over who does the goat really belong to, and who's allowed to touch and milk the goat.
Yeah.
I don't know if anything else happened. I think we ended on the
That was it.
fight over the goat.
Well, we got into a couple. Didn't we? We fought either maybe wolves or we got into one fight. I think.
No, we didn't.
Nope.
We didn't get.
I don't think we
We
did
didn't? Okay.
anything outside of that.
There's no
unfortunately.
combat. You did kill a deer at the
yes.
very beginning. You opened up with some camp chores, but that was about it.
Yep.
So
You're right.
yeah, that about covers it. It was a lot of role play, that's for sure.
Yeah.
So we're gonna pop right in. And I believe if I check my notes, where'd it go? Here it is. Exactly where we left off was the morning time. Jackson is in the party, and we had just settled our fight over the goat. I think Punchy had forcibly milked it and done a wonderful job, and then relinquished control of the goat to Vorkoth, who renamed it Punchy Sucks.
Yep.
And would you like to try to train the goat again today?
Are you talking to me or to Punchy?
I'm talking to Vorkoth because you had began training the
yes.
goat to avoid Punchy.
That's correct. Yes, I would like to do that again from the get-go.
That seems fair to me.
What is that entitled? Is that animal handling?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
16's a success. You spend
Nice.
a little time feeding him. While you're feeding him, you're petting him and letting him know you love him. And then you lead him over towards Punchy, and as soon as he looks at Punchy, you smack him right on the nose. And then when he looks at you, you give him a piece of meat. And you do this a couple times, and it seems to be working out for you.
Excellent. I like that.
Yeah. And the Ice Devil head, we're going to get going pretty soon here, but we still have a busted up Ice Devil head. What did we decide to do with that? Do we remember?
I think we strapped it onto the hitch between the wagon and the horse.
Yeah.
Yep, absolutely correct.
Another question is, who has the chest? Is it still in my possession in my backpack, or did I hand it over to somebody?
About the chest.
Okay.
Yep. Actually, I think that came up a little bit when Jackson came back last week, didn't it? You guys were like, well, whatever. Anyway. Who's going to take lead on our first leg of the journey tonight?
I'll go. Heatrix is in a good mood.
Alrighty. Let's get a d20 roll from you, sir. Very good. Very good. So the party sets out. It's probably about 9:30 in the morning. A little time was lost to the tiff and then the subsequent cleaning up of the mess, but it's still a warm patch here. There's no snow. You can see the path ahead does promise to climb up into the clouds and once again probably get rather cold, but for the foreseeable moment, everything's going to go fine. Who is taking second?
I'll take second.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Go ahead.
Oof.
Bada bing, bada boom. We're rolling well. Things continue on without a hitch. There's a couple bumps in the road. Passers-by, which was unexpected, but there's no conversation to be had. They keep their heads down and press forward. And that's the extent of that one. Let me get another d20 from whoever's taking the next.
I can go.
All right.
Ooh,
Ooh.
Nice.
I like that.
Ooh.
Ice Dragon comes.
Give me a perception check there, Punchy.
He perceives
Nothing.
almost nothing. No, he sees a little something, but could be anything at all.
He sees that it's snowing out.
He sees that there's certainly activity. Darkness.
Darkness.
He sees nothing. All right.
Spooky ghost.
Is this fogged? This one's fogged, huh?
It is black.
Yeah.
That's
I don't see anything.
I got
See
nothing.
Complete blackness.
If black is fog, then yep.
Cool.
The inner depths of hell.
Oh, we got something.
Oh, I see.
So, as we had said, it's not quite icy weather yet, and we're going to give you a nice lateral view, but your 7 perception roll is not getting you too much distance to the front here.
That's okay. I like surprises.
I had a question.
Yes.
So I I understand it's not icy weather any longer. Is it still cold enough to preserve the fruit?
Ooh.
Okay, so there was a little knowledge dropped on you. I can't remember who it was that shared this, but the fruit actually doesn't really spoil unless the
Right,
skin
right.
gets punctured.
Yep.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, so you'll be all right. And your deer meat's packed in the snow, and I'd say it's probably like you're still in the mountains. You're just not at the snowy peaks right now. So you're looking at a good 50-degree daytime high, and it's probably getting around freezing overnight.
Okay. Gotcha.
Right. Let's see. How are we going to do this? Let's get tokens down, and I want Punchy at the front, and then arrange yourselves accordingly from there. We'll assume the cart's at the back, and what's his face there? Jackson is behind the cart.
All right. I think I got one. Here. I'm good. Thank you, though. Fucking phone. Okay. Why is it? There we go.
Do you want initiative?
I do. I think we're missing Vorkoth.
What, for roll for initiative?
No, yeah, drop a token on the map for me.
Oh. Yeah, okay. No problem.
We'll go with your first one there, Joe. That's pretty solid.
Oh, I
Low roll,
have
huh?
an advantage on initiative rolls.
Oh, you do?
Huh?
All right. I'll never question you again.
Rangers, son.
Oh, actually, I do have a question for you.
Okay.
And anybody who wants to weigh in. If we were going to roll like a contested skill check between two PCs, would the meets it, beats it rule apply?
Of course.
I mean, yeah, I would assume.
I would say.
I would
the
say
rule-
in favor of whoever's like the defending part.
So if the defender equals the score of the attacker, they would then have the advantage.
That's what I would say.
Okay.
If it's like a arm wrestle, I'd probably just say let's roll again.
Mm-hmm.
But if if a guy's like trying to like tackle somebody to the ground, I would probably say athletics checks. And the guy,
How about like a pickpocketing?
Ooh.
Yeah, I would say the same. I'd say whoever's getting pickpocketed would get the meets it beats it.
Cool.
I don't know how it works, but that's what I would do.
That was my instinct as well, but I heard a compelling argument to the opposite, so I'm not gonna rethink anything right now, but we'll see what we do moving forward here. All right, and just Punchy was at the front here, and bada bing, bada boom.
I'm on patrol. I'm on patrol.
He's on patrol. He's on patrol.
Paw Patrol?
Paw Patrol.
Not Paw Patrol.
And just
Actually,
like
I haven't seen Paw Patrol enough, but I think they sing.
Oh
I
boy.
like to sing it.
What is that?
that is exactly what it looks like.
A vagina?
Hey,
Oh, wow.
Fist bump
That-
on the screen, Joe.
that must be what it is then.
Is that what a vagina looks like? I need to brush up.
I was going to say, boys, we got to talk later. That looked like some kind of death dog.
Yeah, I'm going with dire wolf, but
We're going to have a
vagina
long,
works
hard
too.
conversation.
I'm just saying if two people said vagina.
Yeah, then there's a good chance. And plus, I was pretty scrolled out, but I'll still say, even now that I scrolled in, that's a vagina with teeth.
A vagina with teeth, the best kind.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Boom.
Are we doing roll for initiative now? Okay.
Oh yes, sir.
Wow. Both wolves, one end of the spectrum to the other. Nat 20, nat 1.
Oof. 6. That is a bad one.
That's crazy.
All right, so you're traveling along the path, and out of fucking nowhere pops up a gigantic wolf, and two companions behind him.
Oh, I didn't even see them there.
Yeah, they're hard to see. They are. Let's see. So who's Cometeer? He's gonna
Oh
go first.
boy! Okay, so first turn in combat, I get an extra attack. And every attack that I make against a creature that has not acted yet is at advantage.
Oof.
Of course,
So I'm gonna slice this bitch up.
Yeah.
it's gonna be a dead wolf.
It's 28 hit.
That'll hit.
Nice.
All right.
This is 25 hit.
Oh yeah. Okay.
28 we said hits.
Mhm.
Plus 9.
And that there's a crit.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
So woo!
Okay.
So that there's a grand total of 52 damages.
That's
And
a dead
how
wolf.
would you like to do this?
Now I feel bad. We just turned the corner and there's wolves and I hacked it in part.
Why would you
Just
feel bad? That's
blast
the
it.
purpose of your
exactly what
character.
you're supposed to do.
That's
Oh
true.
man.
All right, so we turn the corner. This direwolf's eyeing us up. Punchy, startled. I'm worried about my friend. So we're gonna race up there. I'm gonna draw. Oh, excuse me. We're gonna come in like a slide kind of thing. Just like slide alongside of it. Take the sword and slice down his leg.
Fuck yeah.
Get up real quick and take another big hack right on the back of his neck.
And his
Oof,
head
yeah.
goes rolling. I assume that will complete your turn?
Yeah, unfortunately, that's all I can do.
Unfortunately.
Yeah,
That's
how unfortunate. That's
How
perfect.
unfortunate.
That's all I got.
Oh, we gotta arrange these, huh?
Oh yeah, make sure the oh wait, the wolf's dead, so that's also a problem.
Yep. Alright, so the other wolves are gonna go.
I was really hoping they were going to be afraid of my murdering prowess.
Yeah, they
Ah.
should at least be questioning, unless they're just like meth wolves, because nobody's prepared for meth wolves.
Nobody's prepared for that. No, they're pissed off. They are pissed off at you.
And they approach Joe too. I'm having a hard. All right, I ain't buying this.
Oh yeah, they pull right up there.
I'm gonna put my tough face on. There we go. I forgot how that King of the Hill one is saved. I do not know how to fix that.
Does a 5 hit.
It does not.
So the wolf comes running in, and he leaps at you, and you just kind of put your hand out and block him right in his chest, and he falls to the ground in front of you. But his buddy comes running up right behind him, and he's going to attempt the same. He jumps at you. Does a 10 hit. Oh, wait, hold on. Does a 15 hit.
It does not.
Okay.
Attaboy.
And it's the same process again. With a yelp, he lands on his back, face up, and wondering why the world hates him. As he goes down, unfortunately, another one of his friends shows up.
Jesus Christ.
So there's that. And that'll end the wolf's turn. Edrix, what do you got for us?
Alright, let's see. Fireball's
Ah,
at
jeez.
20 foot. Yeah, well, I'm gonna shoot a fireball where it's, this is the edge of it, so it's the wolves, but not Cometeer.
So it's going to hit which wolves? Both of these or just one?
Both of them. So
Nice.
the fireball itself is gonna be somewhere around here.
Okay.
Jesus.
Alright, so it looks like one of them is going to save, and one of them is definitely dead.
Oh,
So the other one takes what?
Half.
16? 17?
takes half of that, which is going to be... It's okay.
It's
They're
18.
both
It's
dead.
18.
Yeah, they're on their backs, leg up, trying to figure out what's going to happen next. And before they can right themselves, a fireball comes in and singes
Whoa.
them. Boom. Destroyed.
Wow.
What?
That's 2 dead wolves.
Jeez.
Actually, it's 3. I'm sorry.
Watch
That
10
escalated
more
quickly.
start coming.
Anything else you'd like to slide in there, Hedrix?
No, I'm just gonna giggle a little bit.
He giggles like a schoolgirl.
That's disturbing.
Yep.
Punchy. How would you like to
Um,
proceed? There is a wolf up here.
I was gonna say that's the only one, right?
Yep,
This is weird.
it's definitely the only one.
This is a super weird situation, but okay. I don't even know if I have the distance to make it to this one. Close enough. Let me check. Yeah, I'm good. All right. Well, I guess we're gonna give it a shot. Gonna approach, and I'm gonna swing at him. Hang on 1 second. Everything's being real glitchy on me. Oh, fuck me. Whole computer froze. Hang on. Sorry, guys. Hopefully this is a straight attack, but... Okay, perfect. Alright, I'm gonna swing at him straight away. Give him this guy.
Bam!
Open.
20 will hit. For 6 damage?
Unfortunately. But upside this can attack twice.
Wait, I'm sorry. Who are you attacking right now?
This wolf.
Oh, I couldn't see him. Okay, I got you.
14, no dice.
Oh, that'll hit.
Oh, neato.
Oh, yeah, bud.
11.
And how would you like to do it?
How would I like to... Oh, excellent.
That's it, man.
I'm gonna do something bold here. I'm gonna rage. If I rage and don't attack, would ending this guy's... Because it's already dead, is it still an attack if I hit this wolf type of thing? You know what I'm trying to say? I don't want to engage something. I just want to be raging while we're walking around, and this worked out really great.
Yeah, you can rage out at the end of this furious slaughter if you'd like.
Excellent. I just didn't want that to nix it. Well, I'm just going to give it.
It lasts for a minute. Oh.
I was going to say, I want to see what it gets us into. I'm curious here. So I'm going to give it an old soccer kick. Just send it a good, I don't know, 35, 40 yards, just head first, and just send the whole thing, cut it clean off. Pew!
Boom.
Right into the
Jesus.
woods.
Absolutely, and you watch him go flying, and as he flies on forward, your eyes are drawn to the path ahead.
Perfect, because we be raging.
We be raging, filled with fury.
Oh,
Filled with
Excellent.
fury and anger, you spot a second direwolf and a small pack following him as well.
Bring the noise, boys. Let's see.
Bring the noise. Will that end your turn, Punchy?
Yeah, that's all I can do, but feel pretty good about it.
Absolutely. Vorkoth, what have we?
Well, we've got some distance here that needs to be covered, which is unfortunate.
Don't
Come on, the water's fine.
don't monks get can't you use dash as a bonus action as a monk?
No, I don't have. I don't have dash as a bonus action.
Yeah, you do. You're a monk.
Oh. Step
Yeah,
of the
you
wind?
should.
Not every monk has dash as a bonus action.
I think it costs a key
It
point,
costs
but
a
yeah.
key point, but yeah, it's
Oh, then I'm not using that. Hell no.
it's
It
step
cost
of
me
the
a
wind.
key point.
Yeah, these are just wolves, I mean.
I'm going here. I'm not
True.
going to use.
I thought we were going to get into some crazier stacks of shit, so I thought raging and walking around would be exciting. I just picture somebody screaming at trees, but this is working out great.
Mm.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna think. Yeah, I'm gonna end my turn there because I don't think I have anything I can do.
Okay. And I'm just gonna clean this out real quick. Yeah. Alrighty, Comateer, how would you like to proceed?
Oh, thank goodness. I'm gonna slide up here. While I'm walking, I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on the die.
Okay.
Oh, I shouldn't have rolled damage. I thought I was just gonna roll the spell. Sorry. And then I'll make a couple attacks against it. 16 hit.
Oh yeah, bud.
That's gonna do 11.
Okay.
And
Okay.
26, I presume, hits.
Nice.
And sorry, I gotta double check. I thought it was gonna show me what Hunter's Mark did. I gotta double check if it's every attack or just like the first attack.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's like 1 per turn. As like that damage addition.
All right, let's just go with that, and I'll double check it first.
I'm pretty sure.
I mean, that seems reasonable. Anyways, that'll do it.
All right. Hedrix.
Alright, walk up a little bit, and then at the dire wolf that Comateer was attacking, I will cast Firebolt.
Firebolt.
Yep. For 8 damage.
On the dire?
Yep.
Okay.
That's it.
That's it.
No, the life of a low-level wizard. I can't do too many things at once.
Not yet. But soon. Okay. And you're gonna stay right there?
Yep. Guarded by
Punch.
the 3 dead wolves around me in a circle.
That's right. Drawing from their energy.
Well, they're almost as tall as I am, so.
Punchy, how would you like to proceed?
We're gonna go right up here, and so I forgot to mention this previously. I don't know if I need this now, but in case anything comes up and they try and get all chirpy, they don't get no opportunities. In fact, they're at disadvantage. Motherfuckers. And then we're gonna start slapping at the gray guy. Or the Vagine, whatever you guys thought. Let's get him. Okay. We're just gonna start straight through here, make it easy. So I believe that should be that. And check. Rage of factors in plus 2 with damage. We should be straight. So it's 11.
And 11's the number, man. You're killing another one.
Excellent. Alright. So, this guy's dead.
Oh yeah, bud.
Can I do a strength check to try and pick him up and do an overhead suplex onto this one?
Fucking hurl him, bro.
Excellent. You want a strength or athletics?
That's your choice.
You got it, boyo. Because I'm so on the ball, we're going to pop this off real quick just in case we need it. And we're going to do that. Oh, yeah.
Oh, dude. Yeah, you slam this dire wolf down so hard on his companion that it actually snaps his back and he dies with a slight yelp before falling lifeless to the ground.
Shit.
Yeah,
That felt cool.
That was a hell of a throw.
Thanks, bud. Here.
I mean, if Punchy's good for anything, it's chucking a wolf at a wolf. Am I right?
What people say about
Unfortunately,
Punchy.
that's what people. That's what I've been known for. That's what people have been said. I've been known to say that. I will say I know the guidance was definitely. I keep forgetting that it's a fucking action, no matter what. So and it takes concentration, so it wouldn't matter. But I'm glad
Yeah.
that worked out. I think if that's my second attack, that's all I can do. I believe.
Alrighty. Then the 3 wolves that are left will charge forward, and they're going to have to kind of decide how to divide their labor here. These 2 closest to Punchy are going to run up on him, and we're going to get 2 quick bite attacks in succession. Maybe? Where'd it go? There it is. Does a 5 hit?
These are a nat 1 and a nat 20 in a row.
Me? No. Oh no.
Oh, good thing he's rolling at advantage.
Oh no!
No, he's rolling at disadvantage with the ancestral protectors.
Huh?
Scroll up a little bit. My ancestral protectors. It's a part of my class. So at
Oh,
the 3rd level, I have 3 spectral warriors that just appear around me, and they actually, whatever the creature I attack, it doesn't specify if they're dead or not, is the focus of their attack. So until the start of my next turn, anything against me is a disadvantage.
the first creature you hit with an attack on your turn becomes the target of the warriors. But that creature's dead, so
Yeah,
it wouldn't
So
matter.
that, oh fuck, never mind. I
the
misread
creature
that.
you
I
attack
totally
gets
thought.
it.
Damn
Yeah.
it! I thought it was. I thought that was
Wolves
gonna
in
help
general.
out. Yeah, that sucks
And it's
ass.
actually against targets besides you.
Wait, so really that doesn't actually? So that would protect you guys, but that actually doesn't
Yeah.
affect me in that
You're
sense.
being a real bro.
Well, I appreciate using it regardless because it's just a thing that happens. So know that that exists. But that's interesting. Okay, well I'm gonna take this damage then because I'm certainly not 24.
Will an 18 hit?
I believe it does, my friend. Yep. Oh, of course.
All right. So you're going to take that amount of damage as these wolves both lash out in unison, and you're taken off balance by this, which almost knocks you over. But while you're stumbling, they do get the opportunity to take a couple chunks out of you. One grabbing the meat of your stomach, and the other one hanging off of your thigh just above your knee.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, it hurts, but it's not the worst injury you've ever sustained. I mean, you're a warrior. You know how to handle this type of thing, right?
Very true.
And you're raging, so it's like, whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Happen.
And Combateer, you're about to get it, bud. This guy comes running in hot, leaps forward with a paw raised, and bites for your shoulder. Does he hit?
Yeah, he hits.
His raised paw wraps around your back as he attempts to hang himself from your frame, doing 8 piercing damage to your upper torso and digging into your collarbone with his teeth.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, well, they're pissed off, man. You just killed everyone they ever knew.
They
That's
don't
it.
know that many people.
Yeah, exactly. It's a problem.
I feel bad for them. Let's take them under our wing.
Yep,
them
you're
in
gonna
the
have
cat.
to. Good luck. These poor lost puppies. Vorkoth,
Come
the
in
world is your
here,
oyster.
and I'm gonna just slaughter this son of a gun right here.
I hope so. He needs to be taught a lesson.
Oh, he's gonna get taught a severe lesson. So he's gonna get hit with my short sword. Does that
Okay.
hit? I can't
A
see.
12 does not hit.
All right. Then does it matter if I try and do anything else from there? So, for example, if I use flurry of blows, yeah, it does. I can still to make 2 unarmed strikes.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And you probably get a second, like, just regular attack.
Absolutely.
I don't think I do.
Yeah, you do.
Wait, hang on.
Oh,
Use
that's
your
lame.
key to-
No, monks
Yeah, you
get
do.
Monks get
Yeah.
2 attacks with their action.
At 5th level or 4th level, right?
They get
Well, first
Yeah.
level you practice immerse gives you mastery of combat.
I think it's 5th level you get it.
Use exterior. I don't think so.
Are you looking at your subclass?
I'm looking at everything.
Just
All right, let's
look
see
up a
here.
standard
Level 5, extra attack, stunning strike, plus 10 feet unarmored movement, 5 key points. This is universal for all monks, so you do get 2 attacks.
And don't
I
forget
get,
stunning.
I get. Yeah, but that's starting at 5th level. You can interfere with the flow of ki. When you hit another creature with a melee weapon attack, you can spend 1 key point. So I get another attack, but I have to spend a key point, right?
No. That's your stunning strike. That's if you want to try and stun them, which is an
Oh,
awesome. Do not forget that you have it. That's like the best
Right.
thing monks get. But
Okay, so naturally I get like the second attack just based off of.
Yes.
Okay.
Just being a monk means you can do that.
All right, then I'm gonna do that. Does
Bam,
that
that'll
hit?
fucking hit.
All right, then let me
Eat him, Skeeter.
do this. Do 9, and then I will use. Then I'm gonna go right to Flurry of Blows, and I'm gonna spend 1 key point to make 2 additional attacks.
also, Hook. One thing to note.
Yep.
You do get 1 additional attack as your bonus action without using Flurry of Blows if you want. The Flurry of Blows
Okay, so
adds 1 more. So you get
So
two,
it would
2 on your
be
bonus
essentially
action.
3 then, right?
No.
You could go for...
Or-
You can get 1 extra if you don't do anything, 2 extra if you use Flurry of Blows.
Okay. So then I'm going to go with 4, and I'm just going to use Flurry of Blows
Yep.
and hit 2 more times.
Okay. The 18 will hit, the 11 will not. Roll me some damage. 9 is
Alright,
enough.
so that's
How would you like to do it?
18. What I would preferably like to do, I would like to just jump on him as if I were about to hop onto a small trampoline, and I would just like to, just crush him beneath my giant weight.
Like a June bug. He
Yes.
splatters with the gratifying sense of an exoskeleton. You're not sure if it's the ribs or the spine, but something pops as you come down on the ground. I
Beautiful.
assume, are you barefoot for this, or
I'm constantly barefoot.
you're? Yeah, of course, because you're a monk, so you can
Mhm.
feel the flesh and fur pushing up between your toes as the bones and cartilage let go. Your weight slowly crushing him.
Beautiful. I feel one with the world at this.
Yes, this should really bring you to that Zen place.
Mm-hmm. And then,
I'm sorry.
well, hold on.
Yep,
I don't know if I can use this on another. So if I do, let me see. Stunning. So if I use this, this may not allow me to hit another creature. It may still be for the same creature. What is the ruling on that?
You already killed the thing you hit.
Right. So, but it doesn't say that it has to be the same.
No, it has to be something you hit.
That's an addition. So like you strike an enemy, you connect and hit, you can choose to spend a key point and stunning strike them as well.
Okay, I got it.
But it's something you do to a punch.
I will end my turn by going right here, potentially taking in the damage if this will to start. And then I'll end.
Very good. Comateer, there's 2 wolves left. And again, those are wolf carcasses, so don't feel like you have to go around them.
Oh, I can just step over a wolf carcass?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Cool. Okay, I pulled up Hunter's Mark. Granted, the wolf is dead now, but...
Mhm.
Okay, it looks like the attack, you get the extra d6 on every attack.
Oh.
It does cost me a bonus action to move it, though. I'll still do that. I'll move here. I'll move my Hunter's Mark to this one.
Okay.
And then I'm going to chop it.
Very good.
21?
Oh, yeah.
So 9.
Yeah, it's somewhere between an 11 and 14. The armor classes.
Oh,
Is he?
Jesus.
Is he dead?
Yeah.
Wow. Then I'll move up a little more, and I'll go chop the next
Oh, God.
for a 10.
Oh, man. The Hunter's Mark is not going to apply here.
No, I have to move it to each individual target, and it costs a bonus action, so I can't do it again.
Fair enough. All right, that's yep, 10 points of damage
All right.
Oh, the bastard lived.
by 1 health point.
Oh, that fucker.
He's not holding on by much. Will that end your turn?
Yeah, that's gonna do it.
Alrighty. Hedrix.
All right. Since I'm sure we're not gonna have any issue taking care of this wolf, I'm gonna just cast minor illusion in front of the wolf, and I can make sight and sound with my illusion. So it's gonna be the head of the dire wolf, and it's just gonna howl like nothing else, like right in its face. And I just want to see what it does. So I'm not gonna attack it.
Okay. All right.
Jesus Christ.
Let me get wisdom saving throws from the party members there.
Is that from everyone? Or is
Yeah,
that-
everybody. Yeah.
Oh no!
Oh shit!
Oh, Punchy's feeling wise today.
All right.
no! I even used my inspiration.
All right, Comateer, you gotta just run in the other any other direction. Go
Sorry.
30 feet anywhere.
You
Doesn't
right
matter.
now or on my turn?
Just right now.
Sorry, bud. We'll see you later.
Where did this noise come from?
It came.
I put it like right in the middle of you two. It's like over the dead wolf, over the dead
Aw,
wolf.
fuck.
Oh, all right. I'm booking it out here.
Joe's over here.
I'm running down this little hill.
Catch me outside.
You guys are not so used to traveling with a wizard in your party, especially a goblin wizard. So when this apparition pops up out of nowhere, howling at the moon, Comateer just about shits himself, turns and runs, which is out of character for him, but it's out of character to see a fucking wolf.
Comateer
Quick-
doesn't get arcane magic.
Quick
No.
question. Comateer, how are you throwing saves without doing it at advantage?
So on your character sheet where there's the core, the bio, and the spell button,
Yep.
if you click the little cog next to that,
The settings. Yeah.
Yep. so the box directly
I
below
see.
there, it'll say
Okay.
roll query, and I switched it to advantage toggle.
Advantage toggle.
Yeah,
Got
I'm
it.
doing the
Okay.
same. That's cool.
Thank you. Yeah, that makes it a little bit easier to see. Okay. Good.
And then, regardless of what everyone else is doing with their wisdom, I am just going to, still giggle hysterically because I am enjoying the fuck out of these things.
Noted. Punchy, it is your turn.
Punchy.
Punchy.
You making hot dogs there, bud?
It is Tuesday. Yeah.
I'm fucking muted and I'm so mad. I was talking, I was doing things, I had plans, I was scheming.
Making hot dogs.
Motherfuck. I'll give you a hot dog. Foot long.
The hot dog joke will go away when you stop muting yourself at very random occasions at every fucking campaign.
You know why I mute
And
myself?
when you
Because
stop
I don't
making hot
need
dogs before every
I don't
meeting,
need to hear you guys don't need to hear me just chugging the bong along. So I'm trying to
No,
be polite.
that's true.
So
That's
here we
true.
are.
You are a
Trying-
gentleman.
Like when I eat, I feel bad. But regardless, sorry, I was just checking something. Okay.
Okay,
so,
you're a beautiful person. We don't fault you for it.
Love you. Now is this fucking only one left and he's already taken a little damage, so at least
He's
for now.
taking all the damage, dude. Just like kick him and he's gonna die.
Okay,
There's an eye
well,
hanging out of a socket right now.
this is the wonderful world we live in.
Beautiful.
So I want to hit him, but I guess I just got a plan that I want to do after the fact. So I'm gonna use reckless attack just to prove a point. We're gonna use reckless attack and great weapon master because Joe made a good point on the side last week. All right, we're gonna try and fucking blast off at him. So I attack at advantage, and if he survives, he can attack back at advantage, I guess. Oh my god, why is this not fucking cooperating?
Don't get to minus the 5 for the. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, so for great weapon, you -5 to hit, but +10 to damage.
Yeah,
It's still a 20.
so- it's still 21 with plus 10 to the damage. So that'll be a
Goodness.
20 burger.
Gracious. What weapon are you using for this?
This is Dr. Kenneth Noisewater. It's my starting weapon.
What the
whatever we
fuck is
called it.
Dr. Kenneth Noisewater?
Oh,
yeah,
you
what's it
haven't
look
heard
like?
you haven't heard Dr. Kenneth Noisewater yet? That's
Yeah.
my go-to weapon.
That's my weapon, man. This is
I
almost as
thought
good
you
as
just
Michael
don't know
Chiklis.
what
weapon it is, though.
I can't remember if it was a halberd or whatever I landed on, but it was something we actually made the stats for appropriately, and then we just fucking I renamed it.
No,
It
we
was either
didn't.
a
You made
it
the stats
was
for it. We never.
oh I didn't
I
make the
just remember
fucking
hearing the
stats
name.
for that. God no. That was it's my only melee weapon.
Yeah,
It's,
I
I'm
vaguely
trying
remember
to-
this. I'm trying to recall it.
I'm trying to
What
remember if it was originally a halberd.
what
It was.
what
I
did you want
wanted
it to look like? I'm not worried about the mechanics of it. What does it look like?
two-handed long arm pole arm with a hammer end and a spike end or like a blade end on the other, kind of like a glaive but with a mallet end long enough to smush.
Ooh,
Dude.
I like that.
Badass. So which
Thank
end
you,
are you
so.
going to use to completely obliterate this wolf? It has 1 health point left, and
You know
you
what?
just did
Thank
20
you.
damage.
Thank
Thank you
it's,
for asking.
At full health. At full health, it has 11 health points. You killed its
Thank-
ancestors.
I am so glad its grandchildren will know about this
Yeah.
victory. I'm gonna back up a little and do some Dynasty Warriors shit, and then do a
Ooh.
like swing, 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 and I'm gonna just slice it like 6 ways through the stomach like sushi. Just ching, 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 ching.
Oh.
What a great game
Just-
that was.
So there's front legs, there's back legs, and then slices of wolf. Everything's still perfectly compelled. Just choo.
Awesome. So it falls apart into its component pieces. I assume you cut it so quickly that it was standing for a moment like a Looney Tune off a cliff before it fell.
Yes, that's exactly. I
Okay.
knew you knew.
Right
You
back.
were there. You were there.
Oh, we saw it happen live.
Live on YouTube. Thanks for watching.
I am
Thank
glad that
you,
we're on the
guys.
same page where you can envision exactly what I'm trying to portray because that's exactly it. And then it falls over like just lifeless.
Just lifeless.
We
This
give
is
the fans what they want.
And
This
now
is
from our
incredible.
sponsor.
I do have a question if I can use my second action while we're here.
yeah. I mean, I don't think there's anything left to kill. What do you want to do?
This guy right here that I power slammed over here. You said his
Yeah.
spine broke, right?
The one underneath the dire wolf was already dead, so the spine breaking was the killing of the smaller wolf.
I'm gonna try something and bear with me here. You got to tell me if I can or not.
All right.
I'm gonna touch the dire wolf.
Okay. Yeah, it regains its breath. You can tell that its heart has slowly begun to beat again, but it is nowhere near conscious.
I don't know if this will work for a wolf, so this is really my question. But if not, I'm going to just bring this thing back to. If this doesn't work, then I have a second plan that I wanted to try. And I more or less I want to know if I can bring this wolf without being a fucking druid. If I can make this wolf my friend.
What? No, I don't like
a
any
command
part of that.
spell will not work.
In
for-
fact,
I
I'm
don't
gonna
need the
stop
command
this
spell.
if I need
I
to.
don't need the command spell. Listen, I already brought it back to life, and it's a cantrip. Do not start with me. I have plenty of potential.
Hold on.
Just
The
killed
spell
this
this spell has no effect if the target doesn't understand your language.
There
It's a
it
wolf.
is.
That is okay. That's exact. All right, then that's not going to work with the wolf.
Yeah.
Never mind. Okay, so it's just like kind of huffing and puffing a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, it's unconscious.
I want to.
And then
You took it from an extremely painful death, brought it back to life,
it's
yelled
still
at
in
it
half,
to be your
basically.
friend, and now it's slowly dying again.
Yeah, you understand? You chopped this thing in like pieces.
No,
thing's
this
got-
one's fine. This one was fine. This one I just power bombed the other one with. That's why I asked
Oh,
specifically,
gotcha.
so it looks like it cushioned the blow, and structurally it's okay. But
I'll say, while he's
moral of
doing
the story, I want this wolf, and if it's possible to bring it with us, then a wolf eats a goat.
Will not
And we're in
happen,
good
and that's
shape.
why I'm not going to allow it. I will
There's
kill
plenty
you
of
and
animals,
this.
man. There's plenty of animals.
This
Don't
happens.
worry.
Look,
All right,
while this is
so
going
the-
on, I'm gonna just start like taking the teeth out of this dire wolf over here. And just,
Fair
Oh,
enough.
Jesus Christ.
How many do you want?
I want 5.
All right, give me a nature check or a strength check. Strength at disadvantage. Okay.
I don't.
You want 5
I
teeth.
don't think I'm getting 5 of that roll.
Hold on. There's a way to do this. All right, roll me 5 d20s.
Wow, these were all.
Dude, you just broke every single tooth you tried to get out.
Well,
Every single one. You had a DC 10 based on your nature check. That was like, you got fucking lucky with that, and you wasted it.
wow,
You wasted it.
that was horrible.
Yeah.
Alright.
I was trying to make that easy for you. I'm sorry, Edrix.
Well, I got the bad rolls anyway.
Vorkoth, it is technically your turn. It sounds like there's a dispute you may want to settle. Is there any action you'd like to take before we end our initiative order?
There is. The only action I would like to take, it would be, I'm going to sit down, I'm going to cross my legs, I'm going to pray over the death of these animals, and I'm going to state that the inhumanity that I'm facing from Punchy and the disrespect is causing this group to dissolve, and I hope and pray that we can come through this strong and safe and without any harm to my goat.
Punchy would like to rename his wolf Carol Baskin.
Your wolf is dead, and Carol Baskin is a murderer.
Punchy
This
will
is
only
2020.
refer to
She's a
Vorkath
murderess.
as Carol Baskin. This is
That's true.
nervous.
High
Sorry.
level healing spells or something?
I didn't mean to assume Carol's gender.
Or you failed to assume it. You should have. It's 2020, not 2019.
That's correct.
Zimzer.
2020 is the year of we can assume again. It's only fair.
I'm gonna start filling out forms with no gender. See what happens.
I've been doing that lately.
Why not? You can't ask.
Exactly. Anyway, can I get a perception check from you at advantage, Vorkoth?
Yes. Please don't fart while I'm trying to do a perception check.
It's gonna be a 4. Hard 4. Give me the 4. Here's a 4. Christ.
Better than 4.
Not a 4. So bad.
That'll work.
All right. So as you're meditating, you tune in with the area around you, and I don't know how to delete all the fog at once, but you almost feel like you're having an out-of-body experience. It's as if your third eye is mapping everything around you. Even though your eyes are closed, you can see clearly.
Nice.
The land reveals itself.
I can see clearly now, the fog is gone.
Oh shit. I don't know what's over here. It looks like Mount Hump. It could be.
Mount Hump, Mount Hump. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you're actually going to circle that
Could have
mountain.
been a bar.
So you're going around that counterclockwise right now, and you're kind of like climbing the mountain in a bit of a circle at the moment. Not ultimately, but
I love it.
did Joe make it back? I'll take that as a no.
So while we're here, this
Yeah.
wolf, I just got to ask logistics. I'm going to ask you straight up as our DM.
Yep.
Is there any logistic opportunity in this universe, everybody else aside, if I brought this wolf back, that with any check of your choosing, I could train it to follow me or something along those lines? I know if I'd lose, it could also attack us again, but like obviously we're prepared for that.
You're no longer a druid. Your
I know, that's
connection
why
with the
I'm
animals
asking.
is
That's why I'm
gonchoed.
asking.
Yeah, give me a little idea of the scope of what you're looking for here. Do you want a companion, like a pet companion that could follow you around long term?
Do you want a legit? All right, I'm gonna give you a legitimate reason. Because here's my thing:
Tell me what's up.
the gods that I pray to are most specifically Tempest, but more on the line of I'm a cleric and a war priest. The problem is the ghosts of my past are still haunting me, and that's what's guiding me through everything that we're doing and the wars that I fought. So that's where my necromancy comes in. This is not an animal that would be coming back to attack any of us. It would be something that's guiding us, much like a Patronus. So that's more where my mindset is. If that's too far-fetched, then
What do
I get it.
you have for spells in the way of being able to contact your gods?
Not much. All I have really for the necromancy side was Spare the Dying, and I have Inflict Wounds, and those are really only allowed because
Do you have
of the
anything like
gods.
commune or any way to speak with a god?
That's the problem, is I'm a cleric, so it's like it's really just a chaotic neutral alignment. So it's like I do have a god that I'm like toward, but it's not necessarily in all. Like I'm for there's necromancy involved in my beliefs, but for the
Yeah.
greater good. So it's a very gray area. If that makes sense.
That's yeah. I'm just wondering, like, isn't there a spell that I thought? Let's see. Hold
I
on
don't
here.
have like I
What's
have like
divine favor? What's that?
divine favor. If I remember right, gives me fucking. That's not the one that gives me D4 to spell checks, but
Eventually, if you have one, it'll be like
Okay.
divine intervention.
it's
or
not the
something.
one. Your prayer
You roll
empowers
a
you with
D100.
divine radiance. Until your spell ends, weapon attacks deal an extra 1d4 radiant. Yeah,
Right.
At some
Okay.
like
point, clerics will
all.
get divine intervention. And you'll be
Yeah,
able to,
like Luke, I know what you're talking about, but my cleric was my secondary, so cleric's only level 2.
Gotcha.
So that may open up a lot more for me, but it's very complicated to multi-class because I have a big character in mind, and it's hard to make it actually functionally happen. I'm trying.
Mike,
Yeah.
I
No,
do
that's
have an animate dead spell.
See, something like that. Like my goal with this is not to be. It's
That would
kind
work
of
on a
the
wolf, but
well. And Luke, I think you would appreciate this of all people because it's like, well, all you guys, but like it's the opposite of your guy. It's an undead affinity, but mine is more for good purposes, like only fighting in a hostile encounter or a last resort.
But Mike, do you get a reanimate dead spell like in one of the next level? You got to have something like necromancy
Later,
related. Oh, but
later.
nothing soon.
what?
No,
Yeah,
throw me a religion check.
because if this is not a real thing, I know it's far fetched. But like that's what I love about this campaign. I'm like, I'm not gonna not ask. I'm like, let me just see.
Throw
Let's see.
me a religion check.
I'm here for you.
Straight
It's a
religion.
6.
Oh.
6. I am
wish I could-
open. I'm open to all ideas. I'll put it to you that way. If this is something you feel strongly about, don't drop it. Bring it up
Okay.
again. But right now, I've got
Leave
nothing
it.
for you.
Nope. And this is more where I see this coming. Thank you, because I appreciate that. But where I see this coming up, not to give too much to the DM, is in the same principle as the druid. If we get somewhere where I can find something and they can lead us in the direction we need to go, because
Yeah.
or obviously to reanimate you guys if needed or spare the dying, because it's just a dope. It's a cantrip. It's a goddamn cantrip. It costs me nothing and I can bring somebody back.
But I don't
what
think you can't reanimate a fallen party member because
Yeah.
I think we would be under your. No, I think.
No,
we have
no,
to-
I'm not
Spare the Dying
reanimating,
would
dude.
Put us under
Like,
control.
all right,
it stops death saves.
Oh, for spare the dying.
Yeah,
So it
spare
doesn't
the
give
dying.
any health points. It just stops death saves.
Yes. It basically brings
I
you
gotcha.
back to stable. So we would still, but the thing is, if I can make you stable, then I can use Cure Wounds or one of my other things because of the cleric side. That's really where I want to use this, is more to like just
Right,
keep
sorry,
you guys
guys, I'm back.
alive.
It's a so if he was out of spell slots and it was the end of the battle, he could do that to keep you good until the morning when he had a spell to cast, right?
That would be
What's that?
exact. Okay,
Okay.
that's exactly
Spare
what I
the
was
dying.
hoping. But
I got you.
perfect.
So
Joe will have to
spare
convince
the
Right.
me.
dying makes you stable.
Yeah.
And if you're stable, I believe
No
you
death saves, but-
regain you regain 1d4 hit die or 1d4 hit points.
Okay.
No, you you gain 1 hit point in 1d4 hours. So you're basically unconscious for a few hours,
Oh.
and then you
okay.
wake up
Oh,
with a hit point.
that
Oh,
makes
So
okay.
a lot
like
of sense.
you're like out of the fight completely, but you're not gonna die.
Okay.
That's super dope for us then.
Yeah, that's pretty
okay.
sweet. Yeah.
And Luke, I'm glad because I know I didn't get the chance to fully like lead you in on my full story with this guy, but that's the ideal of where I want to use this stuff, so you kind of know.
Yeah. No, I've got it might be. I'm just gonna
Like
throw it out there. This might not be what you were looking for, but it's something I would consider if you were interested. You communicate with your gods and ask for a favor of a creature that could provide you a connection with them because you're lacking a spell at this level.
Ooh,
But you could ask them for something instead of a spell. Maybe they could give you like a risen dead wolf that wouldn't be of any use in battle, but you could ask it questions as if it were a spell that would communicate.
I'm super. Yes, give me between next round. I'm gonna try and put something a little more structurally together
Yeah,
for you, and I'll run it past
flesh
you.
out-
But that's super dope.
If you could flesh out some kind of backstory or
That's-
something like that, just throw it at me and we'll see what we can do.
Oh, neato.
Cool.
There's like a home rule a homebrew rule set of stuff called concordance, which I think is basically that. Like, if you're religious, you could pray to a god, and potentially they'd answer your.
Yeah, that's
that would be dope.
pretty much. That's why I wanted you to roll a religion check. I was going to have you pray to a god, but the sticks
and I
isn't
like
getting you
that.
too far.
I like that, and that makes sense because it's like I'm trying to keep that side of things in check with this character, and it's a lot, but it's good.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Hey, sorry, I got a phone call from my parents. What's been going on? I basically left right at the end of the combat.
Yeah,
We ate the
basically you heard what went on right there. That was it. That was the whole conversation.
You were trying to bring this dead wolf back.
Yeah, Hedrix tried to get some teeth out of the other dire wolf, and he just smashed them all.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
God.
feel that.
Am I out of a tree yet?
Yeah, you've wandered back to the group if you would like to have.
I do have one
Vorkoth,
other question.
Yeah.
Can I try and skin this dire wolf?
Absolutely, you can. Nature check.
Need a nature check. While we're here, we might as well try.
Bam. 14 will give you a decent job of it. It takes you probably. Well, does Punchy have any experience with these types of things?
He's a cleric. He knows how to cut and sew.
No hunting experience?
No, more military medic. So it's like it's not beautiful, but it'll be done.
Okay. Yeah, so it's probably 15 minutes or less. You get this done, no problem. It's a big old skin, and it's in decent condition. So you can add one decent direwolf skin to your inventory.
Neat. We got that if we need it.
You tie that up to the back of your horse there. Vorkoth is meditating in the midst of the death, and that's where we left off, Joe. You really didn't miss anything.
Okay.
So, as you guys are sort of going about your after-battle rituals and trying to claim prizes or animate dead, whatever it is that you freaks do, something starts to stir in the pit of all your stomachs, each individually, unaware of the other. You notice a feeling sort of like the feeling when you begin to fall, a lightness in the pit of your belly, and a oddly familiar, distant, buzzing sound begins to take away the light of day.
Where's Jackson?
Oh, here we
I
go. Yeah,
hate
where
that.
is Jackson?
Jackson is right next to the wagon, just kind of
Wagon.
watching things.
Is the wagon back at the beginning of this fight, or is it behind us now?
Oh yeah, it's nobody mentioned it, so we're gonna assume it's still at the beginning of the trail here.
Shit.
So Jackson's way over there. The darkness begins to grow, and the loud sound comes closer, growing in strength. And then the wolves begin to do something strange. As dead as they are,
Oh Christ, they're gonna get up.
you swear you see them moving out of the corner of your eye. Your attention drawn to them immediately. But it's not the motion of life that you've seen. It's decay, rapid and ashen. As if they burnt but with no flame. They dissolve from ash to ash and dust to dust. The sun's gone completely. And the light reflected around you is almost gone as well. It's a sense of darkness as an object. It's not a lack of light. It's a descent of darkness upon you. And it's growing denser, as if a weight pushing on your shoulders to counteract the ballooning sensation of lightness in your chests.
Jesus.
The
I
buzzing...
definitely got swords out for this one.
I'm feeling
The
really
buzzing
good.
slows as it grows in intensity. A beam of light in the sky directed down to the ground. And the buzzing becomes a chopping as the creature passes overhead slowly,
Oh boy.
disturbing the ground as it passes. You can't make out any details because the light's too bright and the air around you is too dark. But you do find it odd that this light is able to shine in the darkness when all other light is gone. And as the Chopping becomes buzzing, and the sound grows distant again. The light does not return. As a matter of fact, the darkness presses harder and harder, until the only sensation you can experience is the pressure of the darkness and the elated, exuberant excitement in the pit of your stomachs, unable to see even the hands in front of you, let alone your other party members. The world goes black,
Oh boy.
and you feel as if you've been lost, tumbling weightlessly, headed nowhere fast.
Spooky ghost.
Hey, Drax,
Yeah, I don't like any of that.
I don't know what you want me to do about this.
you have the light spell.
Yeah,
That's true, huh?
do the
I
thing.
would like it. I don't know if it's gonna help in this situation, but I would
Oh.
like
I'll
it.
try. I'll cast dancing lights.
Do the thing.
Okay, I need a concentration check.
Do I get that at advantage because of the Warcaster feat?
No, this is not combat.
No, that's charisma. I'm sorry.
Goodness, thank God. Way better. That's what it was
Well,
supposed to be.
it's a funny thing that they're both +4, so we're gonna go with that 6 there. Yeah.
I figured.
And so nobody sees anything except Hedrix himself, who is expecting the spell. And almost like a wisp of silvery smoke, the light, as it emits from your hand, disappears. Poof, 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 one after the next. They're gone, and you still can't see. And the darkness is pressing harder, and now it's a weight that can't be described. It's almost suffocating, but you don't feel the need for air right now. Your head grows light, and your eyes begin to dissolve. Even if you had light to see with, you wouldn't be able to right now.
Well, it was a pleasure, boys.
Nice knowing you.
Remember me.
Then suddenly, as if it never happened, the oppressive weight is gone, and you're left only with the sensation in the pit of your stomach, which increases rapidly, as if accelerating towards some unknown center. You land hard, all of you, on the ground, still in darkness. But then a light grows in the distance, forcing the darkness away, and slowly the sun returns to the sky. But it's different. The ground beneath you is colorless. Something that a modern person would say was akin to concrete or asphalt, but these characters have no frame of reference for such. The building in front of you is foreign. Its construction odd. It almost seems too perfect, like a dollhouse. Out of place for the mountains you've been traveling. A path in front of the house, only distinguished by the slightest gradation in its colorless features. You go over to step on it, and it is harder than the ground around it. But besides this, there's no distinguishing features. Nothing worth mentioning.
Is that it?
That's it. That's where you're at. An 18. As a practiced monk who's spent many hours of his life meditating, you've become familiar with at least the sensations of basic astral projection. As far as you can tell, you've traveled dimensionally or through the planes, you're not sure, but
Oh boy.
this is not where you were before. Even the sun's different. The sky, as you look up, is not blue, and it's not gray like clouds either. It's a single, ungradiated coat of nothingness behind what would be a spotlight. It's as if the night sky existed without any stars, and the sun was just in the middle of it, pointing down like a spotlight.
All right. Well, that's frightening as shit. So are we all right in here then?
Yeah, you all popped in right behind that building you're on top of.
Okay.
Right in that area.
Well,
Should we just go for it?
at this point, I mean, we know little to nothing about where we are. We should probably just tank it through.
Yeah, I agree.
All right. I assume you're okay. There we go. So we pull ourselves a little bit eastward, and the block reveals itself. And we'll go ahead and assume that you begin to explore in this way. So let's see. Can I get investigation checks from everybody?
Ooh.
There we go.
I would like to defer to Hedrix.
I'm pretty good.
Hedrix seems
at
to
it.
take the lead on this
about
one.
being sneaky. I just don't
Okay.
want to get caught.
Okay. So Hedrix, which direction do you explore in?
Straight, like,
Just forward?
yeah, the center of all of this.
Okay. So you pop up in a... Ooh, boom. You get a good view from there, actually. What you're seeing right now is more of the same. The buildings are immaculate, as if they were freshly constructed. But beyond that, a level of precision that's unbelievable. This dense black line is a wall, a colorless a wall made of like a single stone. It's a material like stone, but there's no stones. It's all just one long stone. It doesn't make any fucking sense. It doesn't make any sense at all. And everything within the wall is this same odd material that the path is, except for right here, right in the middle, is a bit of a grass patch, and the dot in the middle of the grass patch is some sort of like, it's a, well, I'll show you. It's an indentation in the middle of the field. Boom. That looks something like this, or exactly like this.
So, but the steps and everything, that's all the same rock material.
No, those are actually traditional stone. And this is the only thing that's got any type of color going on whatsoever, is this dot in the middle of the open field. So the open field is that same shit that was next to the path, but this is actually grass, dirt, trees, and stone. It's life.
No, we haven't seen anyone since we've been here, right?
So far,
Yeah.
no.
Okay. Before we walk to this courtyard, can I like try and like chisel away a little bit at one of these buildings? Just like see
Yeah.
if it's even doable.
Chisel away at it. What do you mean by this, and with what tools?
Well, I'll use my busted thieves tools because it's basically metal picks.
Okay.
And if anyone has a hammer I could borrow, like punchy maybe, like either giant hammer or a weapon. Just
Oh, I gotcha.
take a little chunk out of the building a little bit, like see if it's even breakable. I don't know.
Yeah. So
See
you
if I recognize it.
You go up to it, and are you giving it a, like, how are you doing this? Are you giving it a big old whack to see if it breaks, or you just like tapping to see what?
I'm just tapping it. I'm starting very
See,
slow.
okay, so okay, perfect. You go up and you've got you put your thieves tool on the material that is the side of the building, and you feel it. It's ridged, little bumps that look like the grain of wood,
Okay.
and it's all that same block gray color that everything else is, but it feels odd. It's indescribable. It's hard but soft at the same time. You put your thieves' tool on it, broken, and give it a little tap, and it sort of flexes and bounces as a section, just a little bit. And when you pull the thieves' tool away, it did leave a little mark. It pushed a little material up and left a little divot behind, but it's nothing you've ever seen before.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, back to the courtyard.
Sure. Sure. Alright, so Hedrix is in the courtyard, and everybody else is kind of looking around with their hands in their pockets. Except Comatir, who's hiding, and nobody's really sure where he is. Would you guys like to, what would you like to do?
I mean, if we're in this far
Wouldn't you
and
go?
nobody's around, I'll probably go into the courtyard with you.
Okay.
I'm gonna do the same.
I'll follow suit.
I'd like to enter the battle dome.
Perfectly well done.
Anything going on with this?
Yeah, I was just gonna ask
thing?
about
I was
that.
just gonna say, how tall is it? Can we sit on it?
Yeah, it's just a little higher than a regular, like a high stool. You have to kind of boost yourself up, but you can go ahead and sit on it if you'd like.
Oh, it's a chair.
Man, it's a pylon in the center of a courtyard.
You could sit.
Oh Jesus! It looked like a platform.
Is there any like air of mystical shit going on around the pylon? Like, is there any weird feeling we're getting? Can I roll an Arcana check or something, see if there's anything magical about it?
Absolutely. Please do.
I don't know.
I'd like to try
10.
something very similar.
Yeah, it seems like a pylon.
Alright.
Ah, fuck. Well, better than 10, but wish it was 21.
15, huh? 15? Yeah, seems like a pylon. Although, I will say that with a 15, you would get a slight sense of... It's not exactly magic, but it's not exactly real either, and it's just everything. Just the whole place feels a little bit off.
Okay.
Vorkoth... Oh, sorry?
No, you. I'm sorry.
Vorkoth would be probably particularly on edge at this point.
Ooh,
Walking around,
interesting.
eyes wide, and you actually find yourself outside your body for a moment. Normally very focused on everything that's happening with yourself. There's a lapse for a moment, and when you tune back into your body, you recognize that your breathing has become a little more rapid and shallow, and your heart rate's elevated, as if you're anxious. Not exactly sure why, but it's definitely a little off-putting just being in this environment, more so for you than anyone else.
Is there some kind of check that I could figure out, maybe based on my experiences and my knowledge, that this type of anxiety might come from, evil magic? Or is there a way for me to figure out exactly what's going on? Not specifically, but like
Yeah,
why
I mean,
feel this way?
do you have any ideas how you might achieve that?
Well, what I'm thinking is, I guess it would be maybe a Arcana check or an Insight check. Probably Insight.
Yeah, that's
my...
throw me an insight check. I like that.
All right.
Well, 11. That's actually enough. Yeah, you're uncomfortable
nice.
because you're so in your meditations, when you do attempt to travel, sometimes you find yourself trespassing in a psychological space that belongs to entities outside of those you worship. So this would be a feeling similar to that, where you're in a place that's probably ruled by an entity that isn't one you worship.
Okay.
It's not necessary. It doesn't mean that it's a dangerous entity. It's just not one of your gods. That's
not one of my gods that I'm truly familiar with. And okay, got it.
Correct.
I'm going to cast Firebolt at one of these trees.
Fucking A.
Okay. Yeah.
Particularly one that Comateer is not standing around, like not,
Thanks, bud.
or let's move out of the way and let's light the center tree on fire. So let's go over here.
Yeah.
Okay.
We all jump back.
And I will cast my Firebolt.
Give me a roll, bud.
Oh, that's fine.
It might not be moving, but you still gotta hit it.
Wow.
Fucking A, that'll do it. Roll me some damage. Alright. So this is actually a very inspired firebolt with no combat to distract you and a moment to consider your cantrip carefully. You're actually able to project a steady stream of fire for several moments. This is uncanny, but the tree catches. It's not burning fast, and it's only the trunk, but it's the bark's burning and the core is embering.
Do we feel the heat coming off of it?
If you want to get close enough.
Okay, but if we get close enough, we will feel heat coming off the fire.
I don't know.
Alright.
You want to get close enough?
Yeah, I'll get a little closer.
Yeah.
Walk right up to it, man. How close are you going to get?
Well, I am. If this is a burning tree, and I'm.
Now, mind you, the whole tree is not burning, just the trunk at the middle. It's
Well,
probably a
I'm
foot and a half in diameter.
So I'm about 10, between 10 and 15 from the trunk.
Okay, yeah, you don't feel any heat. This is like your campfire after an hour and you didn't stoke it. It's not a roaring blaze.
Okay.
Walk right up to it. Get 5 feet away and put your hand out. You'll feel some warmth. No problem. It's a burning tree.
Okay. Alright.
Something's off in the state of Denmark, huh?
I have one question.
Yeah, bud.
Are these stairs? Or is this just like an up to here? Like a platform to get to up here from here? I just don't know if the shading's weird or if this goes down.
Yeah.
Yeah, those
Oh,
are
I see what you're
stairs.
saying.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Let's go explore.
Well, I would like to touch the butt, my friend.
Bam. Punchy goes over to the stairs and trips and falls on his
Oh,
way
boy.
down.
Down the stairs?
Yeah,
Can I get an athletics save to see if I got it? I feel
Throw it.
pretty
throw
feeling
it.
punchadelic. Let's see what
Let's
happens.
get it. Let's get it.
Hup.
Ooh, you really hurt yourself.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
what
shit, you just
what
broke me.
initially was going to be a small tumble down the stairs is exacerbated by your attempts to save it. Unfortunately, you land hard enough to actually kind of crack your skull a little bit,
Oh,
and
Jesus.
I'm not saying that you're gonna die or anything, but you're hurting and you're bleeding pretty good.
Hup.
You got that. Carrie, well, you can
I'd like to walk up gently, very carefully, and I would like to use where is it? Hands of Mercy.
Ah. That was very kind of you.
Bam.
Equal to a roll of my martial arts die plus my fire, which is... Well, how much damage did he take? Did you say?
That's a question.
No,
So,
I did not say. No,
okay. Well,
I don't think he takes any damage. This isn't like he's not dying. He just broke some skin, kind of hurt his head. But
all right. Well, then I will just
Yeah.
be the gentleman who actually tries to heal him, regardless of how much damage he took. I'll just say that.
He's going to be my nurse. That brings me back. We got
Yeah.
this. I appreciate him.
And I whisper in his ear, "You ever touch my goat again, and I will rip your gullet out." And then I just walk
Punchy
away.
with an exasperated breath while he's walking out the door. I'm going to fuck that goat.
Oh, damn it!
Jesus.
I knew it. He wanted to bang my goat.
there had to be ulterior motives.
Well, he's
Yeah.
delirious. You don't know. He's on a lot of, pain stuff.
Yes, he drinks.
Is Jackson with us? Did he come with us on this little journey, or is
Oh
he,
yeah, where is Jackson?
is he?
Where the fuck is he?
He's still back with the cart.
You don't see Jackson.
Alright, but he didn't come with us. Okay. So because we don't see Jackson, I'm just going to continue burning every tree in the courtyard.
Why would you do that just because Jackson's not here?
That was just
No.
that was
What
just
would
my
you do otherwise?
That
No,
was just
he's
my
right.
transition,
He's right.
Okay?
The only way to clean something is with fire. So this is the only way. The trees don't belong. There's no other trees in this brick world. I don't like it.
So,
I will ask that you no longer burn the trees. I'll ask that just the decency towards me.
I cheer you
Stop
on
burning
from
the
down the
trees.
stairs. Burn them.
I just assumed
Burn?
this would be okay because this is obviously some weird fucked up tree shit. Or
Yeah,
Fucked
I'm-
up tree shit. What does that mean?
I don't know what that
the world
entails.
we are, no, what I mean is the world we are in is fucked up, and these trees are here and have no business being here.
I'm totally with him.
Bam. So you're burning trees?
Well, take a vote. Commentator, how do you feel about burning the trees?
I mean, if Warcott's uncomfortable with it, then I'm anti burn the trees.
Vorkov's thought process is that we don't know where we are, and now we're just start burning trees.
Right,
It doesn't.
Well,
It doesn't make any sense as to why this would be the appropriate course of action.
That is also my thought process. I'm just trying to make something happen.
I just think it's I mean, it's not a bad idea, all things considered. Because let's put it this way: what are we losing from keeping? What are these trees doing here? If this is the only place with any, here's how I'm. All right, if I'm going to level with this, how are we in this place and there's trees and grass here? If there's no life here, this could be a totally different life. This could all be a dream or like an illusion because we did all trip sack like 10 minutes ago.
Well, clearly there's life here if there's trees and grass, and now you
Just
want
this
to burn
one
it.
spot. This is like LA. It's not a real place. It's a figment of imagination.
That's like
so
going
I don't
into
know.
the water in a pool and saying, "I don't see any fish. There must not be any fish here. Let's burn the shit to the ground."
No,
That's
you
the
can't
same
burn a
fucking
pool.
concept.
What kind of crazy are you talking?
All right, I'm
To be
sorry.
honest, I want to make
a
like
pond.
to be honest, I want to make a big smoke signal. That's why I'm doing this.
I like that.
All right. Well, there's other ways we could do that. We don't need to burn all of the shrubbery.
This guy's too hostile. I think he's got something with the trees going on. It's weird.
Listen, I just tried to heal you, and you are
I
just
know.
making the biggest enemy out of me.
I
right
love
now.
you. I
And
love you.
I
But
don't understand it.
no, I love it.
I'll respect the group. We
Yeah.
won't burn the trees, but we do need to think of something to. There's
Commentator.
obviously a reason we're here.
While this conversation's going on, you hear a voice in the back of your head, and it doesn't feel foreign. It feels very familiar. It's just a thought coming up from behind, and it says, "The blood. The pylon."
Is there blood on the pylon?
No.
Not yet. I guess there should be.
Do we have blood?
Hey, Punchy, come here.
Yeah, yeah.
Jesus.
We need your blood.
Punchy just like no. Is Punchy still down on the floor?
Yeah, he fell and he slipped
thought-
like a
I
idiot.
thought Warcott got him out.
Yeah, some moments have passed.
I healed him.
You're healed up. You're probably off the stairs at this point.
Alright, I'm gonna if Punchy's not coming, I'm gonna rub my hand in his open wound.
As you should.
This feels weird.
And then I'll go back over and wipe my bloody hand on the.
I was just gonna
There you
say,
go.
I'll just
That
volunteer
works.
some
That was
blood.
smart.
I have a knife.
That's all right. We have Punchy here.
I'm nervous.
Oh, Punchy's blood.
Nice.
Anything?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Gonna back away.
wow.
Oh, jeez. They're different too. Oh, there's a bunch.
Alright, I got 3.
A priest, a minotaur, and a knight
Oh,
all
God.
arrive in the center of a city. What do?
A minotaur?
Fucking Minotaur. Oh God.
It's a minotaur's skeleton.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say.
Oh, that's
Okay.
much worse.
Scariest
So-
goddamn village people I've ever seen.
There's a knight here, a priest, and your skeletal minotaur.
Skeletal Minotaur.
All right.
What are they doing?
Beautiful.
They have appeared.
The saviors of our land. I knew it. We're the
What,
protectors.
Are they
who are you?
Yeah.
Who are you?
We are no one. Who are you?
No one either. The ones who have come. Ooh, let's say that.
Well, if
We
we
are the ones
are
who
no
have
one,
come.
and you are no one, then I guess nobody will get hurt.
Excellent.
A goblin has no name.
I'm glad you picked up on that, honestly.
Yeah.
What are you doing here? Why have you come?
We got just dropped off here.
Dropped off here, as we have done?
I guess so. We just
Sure.
things went black, and then I ended up outside the gate here.
Why have you bled on my pylon?
Oh, that was punchy.
Who is Punchy?
Yeah, wait, we're no one.
I just want to wave.
Ah, one with a name.
Oh.
One I now can remember. Punchy. That's nice to
Continue
meet you.
waving because I'm bleeding out.
Who's specifically out of them
I've lost a
talking?
grip on reality.
Who out of them
What's
is
that?
talking, or are they all talking? Like,
It's just the priest right now.
Okay.
I assume Komatir addressed the group at large, and then the priest spoke up.
Okay, I'm gonna walk. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get back in. I don't know why I got kicked out of my browser, but I'm almost
No
back
worries.
in. I'm gonna walk up to the priest, I guess.
Okay.
And say, is there a problem with named people?
No. There's a problem with intruders bleeding on my pylon.
Oh well, certainly we didn't mean to bleed on the pylon.
It looks
We had
pretty
no-
intentional. Your hand's covered in it.
If we had known that it was
Your pylon.
frowned upon, we wouldn't have done it.
They don't care about the burning tree, just the pylon.
From what place do you come where it's not frowned upon to bleed on another's property?
You would be
Litchfield,
surprised.
Connecticut.
You get inspiration for that.
Thank you.
I don't even know what it means, but it sounds terrible and I love it.
Well, all right. So this is your place. Where are we?
Well, nobody is nowhere. Nobody is nowhere, and this is nothing, as likely a hallucination of your own as a hallucination of the group's.
All right. Well, how do we get somewhere?
The same way you got nowhere.
Oh, God.
All right.
Sucks.
Either somebody's got to die. Let's see if that's how we get out of here.
Ah, I like the one with the name. Punchy.
Hey,
Death
still
answers
waving.
all questions.
Still waving.
Death answers all questions. My friend, you are but a step away. Would you like help in achieving your death?
Oh, Jesus.
Nah, I'm okay.
Well, I guess this is where we finally disagree. Because you all either leave or die.
Trust me, we would love to leave.
Then you will
Lame.
die.
What?
Well, that's.
The priest backs up. Let's get some initiative.
I mean, if that's how it's gonna be.
I guess, buddy. Either leave or die. We want to leave. Well, then you
I think
die.
he backs up like 15 feet's gonna save.
So threatening.
I'm gonna stick with my 20. And the bitch got a 1. Oh, I'm gonna cut him in half.
I hope so. Then again, I hope not, because I thought the wolves were going to be a little worse than that. I'm still getting used to this system. Did I get that to roll there? Yep.
How do I
Okay.
get a 21 now? What the fuck? What a waste. I mean, it'll do, but like, come on.
Why did, There we go. Bada bing, bada boom.
Bada bing.
Bada boom.
Bada bang.
Punchy. You
All
get to
right.
strike first in this scenario.
Please relieve these men of their lives.
You
What
got
about
it,
his
but
broken arm from falling down the stairs?
I'm fine. You gave me the Kai point.
Yeah, shouldn't have.
Well, I'm feeling great. It's like a sensu bean, and I refuse to believe
That's
otherwise.
sensu bean. I can respect that.
All right. So what I'd like to do.
A quick note, just before you get into this, you lock eyes with the knight for a brief moment before the combat actually starts, and there's a knowing glance exchanged between the two of you. Yes, that one.
This stupid motherfucker. Okay.
Just a moment where you both recognize that one of you is going to die.
Oh. Well,
One of
it's
you.
excellent that he's aware because that makes this whole situation a lot easier. Let me see. I'm trying to figure out if I can use both these at once. Perfect. Okay, neato. So for right now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna blast this because I've been wanting to use it. It didn't work though.
Nope.
Well, that was fun. In that case, all I can really do is this for now. I'll pull this out for later. And I'm feeling good. Ba-na-na-na.
Ooh.
Now I'm gonna slap the piss out of him. But my turn's over for now.
Okay. Cometeer, who would you like to kill?
Oh, we're looking right at that priest. He's been talking a lot of shit. So we're gonna march up. Copus blades drawn. One left one pointed just straight at him as I march up on him. And then I'm gonna start hacking.
Give it to
And
him.
naturally, I get an extra attack, and these are at advantage.
Naturally.
How are those?
Attaboy.
Oh,
They're all at advantage?
They're all at advantage.
My god. Do your worst, sir.
Nice. That's fucking awesome.
Wow.
And
Oh, God.
I presume that this guy is a humanoid.
Oh, yeah.
So those will all be an extra 2 damage each, so an extra
Dude,
8.
The first 3 killed him. Holy shit, how would you like to do this, Cometeer? This overkill of yours.
I like to imagine like one cut was just right across his chest, like just slashed him up good, and maybe like can I just like do anything for flavor?
Anything, man.
All right, great. So I want to slash across his chest. Then I'm just gonna just boot kick him right in the chest, so he drops down, stand over him, and bury that knife right in his chest.
Oh, brutal
Wow.
and quick. An undeserved death from a sharp-tongued man.
Undeserved.
Wow.
Fuck that guy.
Oh, you
Yeah,
should have
that
made him
guy's
suffer.
tricked.
That was way too quick. Fuck that guy.
And then we're gonna look up at a Minotaur skeleton, and I'll move on. No, how far are we away from this guy? Let's get tactical with this.
I think the Minotaur's actually shaking in his boots right
I'm
now.
gonna take actually a step back from the Minotaur. Nah, it's fine. Whatever. That's my turn.
Alrighty. Hedrix.
alright, this is very convenient that Cometeer just killed that priest thing. First, I'm going to run up 25 feet, and then I'm going to cast Animate Dead on the priest that he just killed.
Alright.
So I can control this guy with my bonus actions. I decide what action the creature will take, where it will move, and I can issue general command. So I will command the thing to attack the Minotaur.
Make it
Okay.
dance.
I don't see Vorkoth on the turn order.
I should
Oh.
be on. I should be on there. No, I was at
Right.
14. I deleted the other one because it didn't show where I was.
Okay.
Let me do. I should. Oh, I don't show up at all on there. I had 14. I don't know if I can put it in there or if you want me to roll again.
Just, roll a fresh one, and we'll change it to 14.
Okie doke.
And you will go next.
There we go.
Boom.
All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to waddle my way up here. And that will end my turn.
Okay. Wrong one. Okay.
Did my command work?
What's up?
Did my command work?
Did your command work?
The guy I brought back from the dead.
Yeah, I believe so. That priest has a 1 for his initiative, though. He can't do it yet.
Oh, my bad. Okay.
All right, let's see here. So, the Minotaur is none too happy to see his friend battered down in a single flurry of blows. So let's see. He turns towards Comatir and charges. Ooh. Head first with his Minotaur horn pointed at your stomach.
So scared. Big Minotaur. Ah, shit, that hits.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ.
And because he charged, you're going to take an extra 9 on top of that.
Oh, okay.
Can I get a strength saving throw? And you're going to take 28 points of damage. All right. So you stumble backward after getting hit with his spike right in your belly there, but it only knocks you off balance. You don't fall over entirely. You're able to right yourself, and that will end the Minotaur's turn. And now the priest, or the knight rather. The knight is still staring at Punchy, but Vorkoth's in his way. He's not too happy about this. A giant between him and who he perceived to be his quarry has got him somewhat pissed off. So he goes ahead and swings his greatsword twice at Vorkoth. Does an 18 hit?
An 18 will hit, yes.
Okay. Bada bing, bada boom.
These guys are heavy hitters.
Yeah, no doubt.
What did he hit? What's the damage?
21.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Yikes.
Wow.
It's a good thing we have 3 healers on this team.
Yeah. It's going to do some heavy damage. All right.
And then he's going to do this as he's passing by. So he's headed right over to get up and punch his face, which will give you an attack of opportunity as he leaves your zone of control.
So I can do an opportunity attack?
Yes, sir.
All right, then I'll hit him with an unarmed strike.
Nice.
21 will hit.
All right, and we'll do a little bit of bludgeoning damage. 7.
Yeah, Hook, I will say your unarmed strikes are a better attack bonus than the short swords.
Yeah,
yeah.
I use this only because I was thinking to mix it up, but there's no reason right now. Did you, when you were a monk, did you ever use weapons? Did you have...
Only when I found a staff, because those are
Okay.
the best monk weapons
Yeah.
you can get.
That makes sense.
Okay. And that will end the knight's turn. The priest is going to attack the Minotaur, I
The
think.
skeleton.
Yeah, the
Can
Minotaur skeleton.
I don't know how to like mentally like cast a spell on it or attack spell. I don't know how
Well, let's see. Your spell imbues a mimic life, becomes a skeleton. Bonus action to command the creature. You decide what action the creature will take and where it will move during its next turn, or you can issue a general command such as. All right, so you said attack, right? Do you want? If you want, you can have the list. I'll just give you the fucking. Do
Okay.
you want that?
Yeah, let's do that.
All right. Oh, how do we do that? I think like this.
If you go
and
to the
then-
compendium, you can probably look up a skeleton or a zombie and like drag it in.
Oh, we got this. He's getting the priest because he's got command control of it, or whatever.
Okay.
So there you go, buddy. It should be in your whatever it's called there.
Yep.
Pendium? No. Journal.
Alright, so-
Journal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's some things, man. I'm really sad this priest died. I didn't think. Oh my god.
You didn't think him shit talking was gonna come back?
Well, to be honest with you, I was more excited about him thematically and based on his challenge rating, and failed to see his 27 hit points.
I'm sorry.
Well, don't be sorry, because what I've learned tonight, unfortunately for the rest of the party, is that there can be no single creature with less than 100 hit points, or else Comateer's going to kill it in one try.
Murderize them.
So everything from here is going to be mostly full-grown dragons.
Yay!
Gods.
Yay!
Typically have treasure hoards, right?
I love
Oh,
this
yeah.
shit.
Absolutely.
Good
I
enough.
mean, you're basically a god already. I don't know what's stopping you from just snapping out of this plane and into the next one. Dude, you're doing like, what, 4 crazy attacks in 6 seconds?
Yeah, the first turn is big for me.
Oh, yeah. It doesn't even make sense.
That was like, I think it was the first combat, is we didn't get a surprise round, and it was not as fun for me.
Anyway. Who's up?
I'm gonna cast Spirit Guardians. That's what I'm gonna have Priest cast.
Okay. Yep.
And
You gonna do anything with
when
it, or?
I cast the spell, yeah, they will attack the Minotaur.
Fuck
And
yeah,
depending
let's see
on
it.
the, is this an evil priest? Yeah. No. Is this a good or evil alignment?
I don't know, does it say?
I mean, it has talks about priests and then talks about evil priests. I don't know if this is an evil priest. But the Spirit Guardians, if they're good, it'll do radiant damage. If they're evil, necrotic damage.
Oh yeah, definitely necrotic.
Okay, and their form, they're either angelic or fey, so or fiendish.
Okay.
And then yeah, I'll have the attack, and they have to do a Wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, it's a 3d8.
Okay, yeah. The Minotaur is fleshless and already dead, so I don't think the necrotic damage is going to affect it at all. It is completely immune.
Oh, that's funny.
Ooh.
Sorry, bud. But now you know, and that's half the battle.
We have to become liches to gain that necrotic immunity.
That's right. Everybody become a lich. It's really the trend these days. It's what all the hipsters are doing. Punchy! There's a knight in front of you, and he's hell-bent on your destruction.
I think he called you a bitch.
I heard it.
I heard it.
I was gonna say, look right at him. Call him bonerific.
Mm.
I'm gonna call him Carol Baskin. We're gonna do that because we're gonna use that a lot tonight. That show is just hot. And it's worth it. So we're gonna do a series of things. We're gonna reckless attack with the Great Weapon Master again.
Oh,
And Kerbap him with Dr. Kenneth Noisewater.
Kerbap 'em.
Kerbap. 17 does not hit.
Even worse that it was a 12.
Yeah, it would have
I
been a
don't
minus.
know. Unfortunately, huh? Alright, that's okay. We'll try again. Well, that'll do, huh?
27 doesn't hit. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, you're good.
Excellent. Alright, so. Oh, convenient. I hit a crit, so I'll get a third attack. So we're going to do 16, plus I get the additional 1d4 radiant from Divine Favor, so it's really 18.
Plus
we're
the
gonna
10
attack
from
again.
the champion, right?
Yeah, actually, wait. Is there?
The great weapon.
Yeah.
I assumed you were still Great Weapon Mastering.
Yeah, I'm still, I get another 5, so it's at least that, and then I got to attack again.
Well, you get
So yeah,
plus-
that'll
you get
be.
plus 10, yeah.
Oh yeah, holy shit. Alright, so that's 28. That's fun. And then we'll try again. That's not gonna work though.
Nope.
Well, that's a
Alright.
bummer. Wait,
Wow.
not done.
Jesus.
Now I'm done.
What? Okay.
Just in case, I don't know.
Yeah. But why not do that first?
Well, because I can
Right.
do it at the end and everything. I thought if I raged at the beginning, I couldn't set off reckless attack.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, yeah, sure.
No, reckless attack's just a way that you attack.
Motherfucker! I thought
That's
that
not
was
an
something
ability
that
or
I had to.
anything.
I thought it had to
Motherfucker
be like
Joan.
the first thing I had to do because I'm actually. Oh, well, life goes on. That's okay.
Yeah, no, not. I mean, it's still a good decision. Just do it earlier. Fuck it. Anyway, I think that's a pretty damn good hit there, bud. You swing once and he parries it away with his blade, but your second hit comes down strong on his shoulder like a tomahawk, straight down with the full strength of your body, and you can feel the hilt of your sword ring as it clashes against his plate armor, crippling him a little bit for a second as his whole body sinks toward the ground, absorbing the blow. And a bit of panic crosses his face as blood starts to leak out between the plates beneath where you've struck with your sword. And you can see the gash in the armor from where you hit so deep, it appears the plate's actually digging into his skin. He's staggered and hurt badly.
Jesus.
Oh shit.
Cometeer.
Question: If I slide around the other side of this guy, can I get advantage?
Yeah.
Well, that's that. I'm gonna make some slashies.
All right.
How do those look?
Just roll. Oh my goodness.
All right, that's 23.
Okay.
That's all.
Not too shabby. You take a couple quick whacks at him, and you can see a few bones getting dislodged, but he sort of shakes it off and seems mostly unbothered by this.
Farts.
Vorkoth.
All right. Here's how it's going to go down. This son of a bitch is coming right here. He's going to hit him with the old slap a Jawea.
Woo!
Oh!
Get 'em.
Nice.
Nice.
Take both those hits. And then
Good
I'm
shit.
going to smack him with Flurry of Blows. And that'll give me 2 more. So another couple slap of Jaweas. Take that one.
All right.
Then
How would you
I
like to
am
do
going
this?
to- Oh, yes. Thank you.
Yeah.
What I would like to do is, as he's in a daze, understandably, he's probably a little confused, I would like to put my hands together. I would like to bow down to his waist level. And then, in a quick flash, I would like to come with an uppercut and just bust him right in the jaw.
Ooh.
And potentially just dislocate his neck. Not completely sever the head, but just, come up super hard. His neck just kind of waggles around afterward.
Oh, so his neck flops back like rubber, clearly snapped from the impact, and his whole body follows suit, turning to jello as it collapses in a heap,
Beautiful.
bleeding slowly in a puddle on the floor. Vorkoth, your feet are covered in
Wow.
blood. Punchy, so is your sword.
Nice.
Nice.
Anything else, Vorkoth?
No, I would like to say thank you for this battle, and then I will end my turn.
Alrighty. Hedrix.
Alright, I will cast Firebolt at the Minotaur. Firebolt.
That'll hit.
And then, as a bonus action, I will command my priest to cast Sacred Flame
Okay.
at the Minotaur on his turn.
Fair.
And then after he does that, to get as close to Vorkoth as possible.
I'm sorry?
And after he casts a spell, his movement to like get over here as close as
Oh, okay. Okay. Understood.
So I don't know what his. Probably that's about as far as we'll get, but
Yeah, I mean, you've got his sheet there, right?
yeah, it should say speed, huh?
Yeah, so you can take care of that when his turn pops up. Alright. And that'll do it for you?
Yeah, that's it.
Very good. The Minotaur is really quite confused. You could
Baby bag bitch is what he is.
baby bag bitch. You can see it. It's an expressionless face, but his head keeps turning towards the priest as the priest is sort of attacking him, and he's confused. But he puts his head down and charges forward once again,
Oh, boy.
directly at
See what
Hedrix.
this- Oh Jesus!
Well,
Do
a
I get an
19
opportunity
hit.
attack?
Yes, you do.
Oh, thank goodness. I don't think it's gonna save you, buddy, but
I mean, it'll hit.
an 11.
Okay. Yeah, he doesn't give a shit. He just runs right past you, and you sort of stick your blade out, and there's nothing to stab, but it gets hooked on a rib as he goes by, and the rib snaps back, and now it's just dangling, hanging by the cartilage off of his spine like a tail. It's rather frightening and disgusting.
Jesus Christ.
For the record, a 19 will hit.
Okay.
I think the wizard's dead, everybody.
One can only pray.
Oh wait, is that
That's-
that's just the 9?
That's 19.
Well, no, the plus 10's for the crit.
Oh, you're right. So it's 9 plus 9. You're taking 18 points of damage.
Okay. Basic math. Come on, people. Alright, okay.
And that will complete his turn. The knight is dead. Alright, Hedrix. Your priest is up, and he has spiritual weapon still there?
Spirit Guardians.
Guardians?
They don't do anything.
Ah.
But I did want him to cast Sacred Flame at the thing.
Okay.
I don't know what I don't have Sacred Flame up.
I'm sorry.
I just don't have Sacred Flame up. I don't know what it does.
Oh, okay.
60-foot range, must make a dex save or take 1d8 radiant. And the DC is 13. I assume we're using the priest DC.
Yeah.
Alright, so I need a dex save.
Oh, okay. It's one of these. It's one of these. I see. $12.
Alright, so he takes 1d8 plus anything? I don't think so. No. So a d8. We'll take 2 radiant.
All right. 2 radiant.
2 radiant.
Ah. You can see the radiant damage is especially effective.
And then I lied. I'm gonna have him move over closer to me,
All right,
like as close to me as he can get.
and he's on you.
All right, good.
On you like lasagna. Anything else?
Nope.
Punchy.
You're excellent. So we're still looking at this guy, right?
You are indeed.
Excellent. Well, it doesn't matter if he's looking at me or not. He's still right there. And advantage anyways. We're gonna just beat the hell out of this guy.
All right. You know he's dead, right?
No,
yeah, why are you
fuck.
just trying to destroy
I
this
am
man?
so sorry. I didn't
That's
even
okay.
fucking. I thought that dude was still open. I didn't see him read it out. My bad. I thought he was
I mean,
still
you
at some life.
You can
Nope.
beat him if you want.
Nope.
There's no reason not to.
Nope.
I'm just letting you know.
Nope. There's no way I can make it over here in time. That was the problem. As I was looking, I'm like, nah.
Yeah.
So here's what we can do. Because I got some spells. Gonna throw off. Imp. Nah. I'm raging. I can't. Can I?
Oh yeah, you can't cast a spell anyways.
I'm trying to play
Oh,
fair.
yeah.
I just realized I can't at all. And rage doesn't change my speed at all, does it?
No, it wouldn't give you the distance either, would
No,
it?
I was gonna.
Yeah.
Oh, guiding bolt's 120, so that's fine. It's just
Well,
I can't make
yeah,
it there
but are you 120 from
anywhere.
where? Yeah, you're not one. Well,
For sure.
Yeah,
oh
120.
yeah, you are.
Oh,
You're
I'm
right.
more
Okay.
than fine.
Yeah, you're.
That
yeah,
wasn't that
you
far.
got plenty of space.
It's actually side to side 120.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
I was
that's
gonna say
perfect.
we're fine. This is just a. All right, well, I'm gonna move as far as I can, but that one kind of sucks ass.
Damn, if you're raging, you can't cast any magic.
No,
Yeah.
it kind of blows. Well, that was fun. That's it.
Cometeer. It's your time to shine.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Would you look at that?
Not too shabby.
We'll go right there.
Oh, yeah.
And we're start chopping. Yeah? 17?
17 will hit. 10 does not.
Yeah, but that's
Guard advantage.
How would you like to do this?
22, no? Okay. I like to imagine he's so enthralled by trying to gore Kedrix that I can like just run up behind him, chop his back up a bit so I can hold him in place, and then let Kedrix blow a firebolt into his chest like General Grievous.
Like General
So
Grievous.
flames just come out of his face.
Badass. And for whatever reason, that seems to fry his spirit, and the bones collapse lifeless in front of you. A pile of useless nothing. Your foes have been defeated, and this is where we will leave off.
We fucking did some damage, boys.
Yeah, buddy. Alright,
Damn.
let's get you guys some experience points, huh?
That sounds good.
Please.
I am gonna have to make these encounters so much more challenging.
Nah, you're
Cool
fine.
piece of candy.
No,
Don't
actually,
worry about
that was actually pretty good. That wasn't
This
Oh,
one was
too
too
okay.
easy or too hard.
It could have been a little harder, though. I'm not gonna lie. Cometeer is just... You guys got something
I'm
special
sorry.
with that guy.
I'm sorry. I'm good at chopping people.
Yeah, you are.
Give him the shot.
Not good for
I
my
was
chops, but
down
could chop
to
people.
I was down to I think 18 hit points.
Yeah,
So,
I
I mean
down to 14.
I got wrecked.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, any more
So
hits,
really,
and it would have
like-
been a mess.
like one more enemy, and that would have been like a super
Yeah, it would
challenging
have been.
fight.
It would have been a problem.
Yeah,
True.
frankly.
Well, when we get back next week, I'll have my little priest buddy heal everybody.
I can heal quite a bit after. I want to see how
don't
much
waste spell
experience
slots,
we
maybe
get.
waste his.
No, we're gonna sleep here because I'm out of spell slots.
Well, I'll make sure that everyone gets some goat's milk, except for Punchy, so everyone can have
But here's the problem, man. Is our goat is back back in
shit,
the
yeah, the goat is yeah, that is a good point. We don't have
We
the
left
goat
that
with us.
goat.
What was the name of I always forget the name of our goblin. He wasn't a goblin; he was a servant. But the hell was he? The elf?
Oh,
Oh,
The
oh
hell did we
shit!
call him?
Why can't I remember?
I can't
Delmo?
remember his name either. No,
From
the
last-
boat elf.
the boat elf, the guy who we picked up. I found him in the cupboard.
Yeah,
and
Adelmo.
Oh
he
my god!
Adelmo.
Adelmo.
That's it, yeah.
Or Dobby, however you want to refer
Yeah, I
to
kept
No.
calling him Adolfo, and everyone else was
Adolfo.
like, no, his name's Adelmo.
He's a little like Hitler. He just doesn't know
Yeah.
how.
In what way was he
Adolfo.
like Hitler?
He was not like Hitler at all.
Adolfo. Listen,
His name.
I'm just saying his name. Everybody's got to jump on. Guys. All right.
What the hell?
I know we got that much
I
experience.
just divided 2,400 by 4, and it gave me 2,600.
I think
Let's run with that.
fucking
Let's
weird.
run
I like
with
it.
that, buddy.
2600 XP for everybody?
No.
Hold on, guys. I'm just filling up a water bottle, so give me a second.
There you go. There you go.
So, what, that's 600 each?
Oh my god. I don't know. Let's just do this. Let's call it this much, and then
just call it an level up, and we'll just
everybody gets. How much do you need to level up?
I think like
$3 grand.
$5,000 or
Probably
some
like
shit.
3 or
About
4.
$3 grand. We level
You
up.
guys
at
all get
14.
1,500 experience each.
That's it?
Oh,
How
shit.
about
All right.
3,000?
How about like $3 grand?
We're close. Yeah.
So
I
we're at-
I
Alright, fair
wouldn't
enough.
worry too much. The combat ramps up from here. The shit's about to hit the fan, boys.
All right.
So
The
we should
shit
be
is
at-
about to hit the
Then,
fan.
so what does that put us at, guys?
I'm
I
at 12,225.
No, that's not right.
I had 12,275. Is what I
sounds better.
All right, there we go.
That might, yeah. Well, no, is that
You didn't
We were
know.
at 10,775 plus 50.
Right,
Joe,
we got-
I think you're right. I think you're right, Joe. I missed that last little bit.
what is it?
12,
12,775?
No,
12,275.
Okay.
12,275.
Did you get any experience points last week?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yes,
Probably
I believe so.
extra.
Because we put them in at the end, but we should probably get another like 15.
And
Just a little.
Are we
You'll
If
taking,
get
we
some.
could get, specifically, if we could get another
Like
oh,
1,000.
yeah.
we
725.
Yeah, yeah, that would
Yeah.
do the trick.
We need
You know,
1750
just
to level
like
up.
that. No
Just
big
a little
deal.
pop.
1750, I think, because if I use my inspiration, doesn't that allow me to say inspiration towards our experience points, and then we get to double the experience points that we got
Oh.
this round plus
You know, now that you
any
mention it, I
ones
think
that we
that's
choose? I think that's.
You know what? You're right. I've definitely heard of that.
Let me grab the handbook and see if
Actually, if you got 2 inspirations between the group, you guys could just set everyone to 17th level right now.
Oh, perfect.
yeah. Oh, that
You know
works.
what?
All right.
As a matter
If
of
that's
fact,
the
I
case.
have one.
That's right. That's the old rule. That's right.
I don't even know what. I don't think 17th level. I don't even know what happens there. That is
You're a god. The game's
aggressively
over.
insane.
we win the game. What do you mean?
The game's over. What do you want to do? You just
I'm
did it.
sorry. I didn't know that you could win D&D. I was unaware.
Absolutely.
Actually, you know
The
what?
last campaign.
That's a good point. We need to discuss this real quick while everybody's here. What's the goal? What's the goal?
So-
Do you guys
so-
want a goal, or do you have a goal?
No, here's the goal. So if you remember in our last campaign, we could have won if we all did not break down into cheating, scandalous, hateful, terrible members of
I don't
the
know.
team.
Horrible,
I don't know
horrible
if
people.
it's me as a DM or you people as players, but both the last games I ran for you guys ended with mass murder in the park.
Yeah, seriously.
In one, I burned us all to death in the pub, and in the other, I was killed by
Sorry.
a demon.
No, you were
And,
killed
well,
by a
you're right.
hobbit.
Specifically, I was killed by a hobbit bard who decided that even though he agreed with all of everything that I was saying, decided it would be best if I just died. So.
Well, that's more or less how that went down. I'm sorry.
Oh my god! So what? The goal is that doesn't happen. That's the goal.
I mean, it
No.
almost sounds like we're having some in-party breakdowns over a goat.
Well, I don't know.
I want this to be one of
I-
those adventures where we're not quite sure what our objective is, but we'll find it when we get there.
That
Okay.
seems to be where we're
I
at
have
so
high
far.
hopes that when we get this stupid ass fruit, where it needs to go. That we'll get some answers.
Well, you better be rewarded handsomely. Is
That's
all
what I
care.
want.
Because if I gotta
Well,
carry this chest, that's all
I
the
can
time.
say, I can
Swap the
say,
chests, like, we can.
No.
if
Alright.
if you guys make it out next week alive, then you're gonna get some answers. You might even have the opportunity to ask specific questions.
Ooh. All right.
I don't even have questions though. That's the worst part.
Oh, you better think of some. You got a
it's like
fucking
the
week.
fuck is going on here? That's all. That's my only question. It's
Are
like,
we-
what is happening?
Actually, I think you know more than anyone else, Joe, because I heard a little twinkle of like, oh, I know what that is when I was describing the wall.
I thought so, but then when you described Hedrix trying to like chisel off a piece, I think I might be wrong.
Wait.
Give me your guess. I'm curious. I'm not going to tell you one way or the other, but I'm super curious what you were thinking.
I was thinking this is just the future, and that was just like cement.
Oh.
Yeah, that's pretty much right. It's pretty
I have
much
a
right,
question.
but it's definitely not the future, and it's not exactly cement. But yeah, you're pretty much right.
So he's dead ass wrong.
No.
Yeah, right.
He's not dead ass.
Yeah, you're pretty much
He's
right,
dead
except
on.
for everything you
It's
said is
cement.
wrong.
He's like, well, it's not really a future, and it's not really cement, but you got it right.
You're picking. That's what I was thinking of while I was describing. I was describing a cement wall from the future.
Well played.
This is not a city in America or anything like that. So anyway, I'm sorry,
Did we decide
Delvo,
to
but
take
you had a
long
question?
rest here?
No, you're good, man. So when we got here, we came with all of our belongings, right?
You came with
As
the
far as
clothes
we
on your
knew.
back and the swords in your hands.
Oh, so the chest and all the other stuff is nowhere to be found
Yeah,
too.
the chest is in the cart.
I know.
Yeah.
I
I thought Vorkoth was
Well, I have it
specifically
in my
carrying the
backpack,
chest.
so I do have.
I was
the
gonna
chest
say
in my
because
backpack.
Vorkath he had it on, so I wonder if he had what was on him. It should be with us.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I would say that I probably still have on.
They said it's the
Everything else,
fan.
though.
If everything falls out, I say we open the box. That was my real point of this because
Okay, if we're in dire straits and we're about to die,
we
can
popped the
agree to
box.
open the box.
How is
Not
that
quite
not
yet.
what
No,
this
the
is?
box is going to get us
Isn't
home.
that exactly what this? You have no idea where you are.
Yeah, that is.
You have no idea where you're going. You just got attacked by some shit that appeared after you put blood on a pylon.
We
Like,
should
frankly,
put more blood on the pylon.
No,
I just want to see what would happen. You think
Do it. Do it right
Do you
now.
think he
Do
would
it.
show back up and act like
Why?
I bet the
still
same
have it
three
under
people
my
would show up but wouldn't like acknowledge.
I still
Do
have
it.
I
I
don't
just-
know.
still have it under
Do
my
it.
Let's try your
control.
blood. It's
Do
not
it.
really cool when people tell you it's you
I-
and then they look at you.
I'll command
Well,
the
if
pri-
I
I'll command the
presume
priest to have control
Everybody's
of
bleeding right now.
I presume I have blood all over my swords. I'm just
I
gonna
can only
the pylon.
assume. Yeah, just let's
Are
put it
you
on
really?
the pylon.
Use
Yeah.
one of the people we just killed. Use their blood.
Like there's got to be a flat edge on this pylon. I can like scrape the side of the sword off on.
Bam.
Uh oh.
A water elemental appears.
Ooh,
Really?
interesting.
Yeah, 100% really.
I cleaned the blood off of the pylon.
It disappears. No, I'm just kidding. It's there now. You're fucked.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah. So you can look forward to that now.
Well, that sounds
I'm sorry,
horrible.
I assume
everybody.
we're not taking any long rest now.
So
You
this is how
definite-
we're taking a rest.
You definitely are not rest, and you probably also should have just opened the freaking chest. That was pretty clutch right there.
See,
Yeah,
what did I
opportunity.
fucking tell you, you dinguses? The point is, if we're in trouble, you pop the box, and then he shows up, and he's like, "Why'd you open the box?" It's like, we're lost, and we wanted to give you the box back. He's gonna be like, "We're out." And instead, Joe
How
made
are
a
we
fucking
supposed
blue.
to know that? How?
No,
the
now
hell?
because you didn't even let me
Thank
get
you,
his chance.
Hook. I
Joe brought
appreciate
Osmosis
it.
There is
Jones
absolutely
here.
no.
All
The
right,
man who
here's
wants to steal the goat. He
Here's
wants to
what
get a pet
happened.
wolf to eat the goat.
Here's what
He
happened
falls
because
down
you
the
won't
stairs.
even
I
let me.
heal
No,
him,
no,
and
no,
he doesn't
no,
want
no.
to.
This is
Isn't
why
that
you
a
can't
movie,
find
Men Who
out.
Steal Goats?
Yes. No, men.
I would love
men
to
who stare at
explain.
goats.
They
But-
stare at him. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
We would have had a perfect
Stupid.
opportunity out, and we clarified, but didn't get the chance to even say it. We were almost there. Next time, guys.
Clarified what? Nothing was clarified, Michael.
I asked if we had the box, and then you said yeah, and then Joe said rub more blood on the stone. That was the